All right, and then just one last example for more SOHCAHTOA. So this was back when we did like two-step SOHCAHTOA where we have to use it twice. We just have to break it down to know when we're going to use it. So for example, here's something that we saw before. It's a big triangle cut into two triangles, two right triangles actually. So keep in mind this is right, but that also means this is a right angle. So then I have this right triangle, and I'm trying to find x, this side over here. So notice this x is part of the smaller triangle, so I can forget about this real quick, and I can use this triangle. The only problem is that I only know the angle, and I'm trying to find the side. Excuse me. I don't have enough information. Now, whether I know to use like this other right triangle or to use the big triangle, a little hint in this case is the fact that this 38 is only for this side of this triangle. It's not the whole thing. If it was the whole thing, that's a good sign that I'll be using the big triangle. But in this case, it's only for this right triangle. So I have to use this right triangle somehow. There's a reason why it's here. Okay, so that's a good sign. So let's see. If we know 38, notice they both share this side. Let me highlight it in a different color. So they both share this side. That's a good hint that I need to be using this. I need to find this side so I can use it for this over here. So remember, for SOHCAHTOA, it's easier because I only need to know two pieces of information, either an opposite side, adjacent, hypotenuse, and an angle. So that's easier than law of sines where I need actually three pieces of information. So let's try to see if we can find this. So let me, for step one, let me focus on the left right triangle. So let me copy down over here so you guys can see better. So this is 38, this is a right triangle, and I know this was given, which is 39, and I'm trying to find this angle, or sorry, this side. So then if I think about it, my angle is over here, so this has to be my opposite side, and this forces this always the hypotenuse, this forces this to be the adjacent. So when I'm thinking about, again, SOHCAHTOA, I have to find out which one I'm going to use. So let's see, I'm trying to find my opposite, so that cancels out because I need to find the opposite. And then I have my adjacent side. I don't know anything about the hypotenuse, so I need to be using TOA. So let me set this up. So it's tangent of my angle, which is 39. Again, we never want to use the 90-degree angle. It's just there to tell us it's a right angle, right triangle. And then let's see, so my opposite, I'm trying to find it. I'll just keep calling it opposite. And then my adjacent is 38. Okay, so then we do a little cross multiplying over here, and then the opposite over this is 1. So my opposite is equal to, so in this case it's 38 times the tangent of 39, which I have my calculator over here. Let's go ahead and plug that in. So 38 times tangent of 39. So it turns out that my opposite side is equal to 30.77. Okay, now that's only this side over here. So this is 30.77. So let me scoot down to part 2. And now because I'm trying to find this side, I'm going to be using the other right triangle. So I'm going to draw it like this, trying to find x, and I just found out this is 30.77. And then I know this is 60 degrees. They give it to me. So again, it's a right triangle, so SOHCAHTOA is a lot easier. SOHCAHTOA. And I have to find out which one I'm gonna use. So I'm trying to find, notice in this case it's the hypotenuse, so that eliminates TOA. And then I have, in this case, it's over here, so it's my opposite. So I need the opposite and hypotenuse, there's only so. So I have sine of theta is equal to, in this, oops, sorry. Well, sine of theta is equal to the opposite over hypotenuse. And let me plug those numbers in. So sine of 60 in this case. Remember, I'm trying to stay away from the 90. I have to use another angle. And then I know the opposite is 30.77. And I'm trying to find the hypotenuse, which is x. So put this over 1. Let's cross multiply. Cross multiply. So these two are going to be x times sine of 60 will equal, and then 1 times 30.77 is just that. And don't forget, I'm trying to get rid of, I'm trying to get x completely by itself, so I need to get rid of this sine of 60. Sine of 60. So these cancel out, and I'm just left with x is equal to, let's find out what that is. So calculate our time. So 30.77 divided by sine of 60, which should be, whoops, hold on a second, 30, there we go. 35 point, I'll just call it 35.5. Okay. So it seems like a lot. It's just because I'm breaking it down for you guys. But remember, when you see like two right triangles, it's a good hint that you might be using both. There's a reason why they give you this triangle. And then it depends on what information they give you. So if they only give you information for this side, you're probably going to be using, excuse me, the right triangle. If they give you information of the whole thing, then you're probably going to be using the big triangle. Okay,